Tasha K, the blogging business is about to send you into a permanent bankruptcy if you don't leave these folks alone, girl, quickly.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Kinga Reads video. Girl, Tasha K, she just won't learn. You can't win, you can't win, you can't find one. What is going on with Tasha K? Tasha K, girl, you getting hit with lawsuits after lawsuits, and you ain't got no money. Why is you playing with these folks? But welcome to the Kinga Reads video, child. We got a couple of things to talk about this week, a couple of things to address. I hope y'all are having a phenomenal week, girl. We're gonna get into some things. I'm just amazed by this Tasha K situation. Like, girl, R. Kelly's suing you, child. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about Keke Palmer and Darius. I am doing a live stream for Patreon discussing DV, for those, you know, abbreviation for domestic violence. I will be talking about that on Patreon Wednesday at 8, 7 Central. We're gonna be doing a live stream talking about that. I cannot wait because I have some things to get off on my chest. Also, we gotta talk about James Wright and the Chrisean mess. I was really pissed off when I heard about that. We got to talk about this, also this other stuff with Dwayne Martin and Will Smith. Ooh, just so much, child. So many things to get into. Before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and get into this mental health check-in. So this week has been a really good week because last week was a really good week. I really am enjoying getting back into love, creating, and all the other stuff. And I'm feeling good. I do have a therapy appointment, psychiatrist appointment this week, Thursday. This week is very busy for me, child. I got a concert to go to Sunday. I also have a Friendsgiving to go to Saturday. So many things, and then Thanksgiving is next week. So many things, but I feel good. I hope y'all are enjoying y'all week and all of that. So I ain't got much to report. For those who've been supporting me on Patreon, y'all been showing out. Y'all been showing out on Patreon. Y'all been showing out. Y'all been commenting. Y'all been reaching out, and y'all been like, okay, girl, it's some content on it. I'm telling y'all, it's some good content. Folks have been going finding old stuff that we have posted over the last couple of months and the last couple of weeks, honestly. So if you can sign up for Patreon for less than $5 a day, for those who want more content, you can sign up and give a little bit. But that's all I got. I appreciate y'all. So let's go ahead and get to the tea for today. Let's start off with the Chrisean and James Wright situation. I hope I didn't say James Charles, because that'd be one to roll off of my tongue, because we've had to talk about him so many times over the last couple of years. But so for those who do not know, James Wright, the person who's known for the Patty Pie video that went viral several years ago, is working with Tamar for her tour, and he is a friend of Tamar. And Tamar was performing, and Chrisean, you know, I guess Tamar was performing in Baltimore, and Chrisean came and she wanted to perform, and she was told no, and you know, she got really upset and she hit James Wright in the face. But before this even happened, she was, you know, drunk trying to come on stage, and came on stage while Tamar was performing. And it was very disrespectful to the fans and folks who paid to see Tamar. They're paying to see Tamar, and you had Chrisean just walking, just being Chrisean. And you know, James Wright unfortunately was assaulted by Chrisean, and Tamar has done a video, and she said that she feels terrible, she feels awful, but also apologized to Chrisean in this video. Said that she's not a clout chaser. It's funny that you bring it up, because you are definitely a clout chaser. She said she looks at Chrisean like a little sister, and she just wanted to show her some love. Girl, no, y'all love exploiting that girl, and all the things that she be experiencing, all the abuse that she is experiencing, how she is right now. Because at the end of the day, she has experienced a lot, and I'm really pissed off at Chrisean. Like, no shade. Like, I do feel like James Wright has every right to file charges. Call it what you want. I feel like he has every right to file charges on Chrisean for something like that. He is a dark-skinned, fat, feminine, gay man, gay black man, who has been assaulted. Knowing the harassment that people like James Wright experiences, I don't blame him. I don't blame, because Chrisean would have did that to anybody else. She would have did that to anybody else. There's a reason why she did that to James Wright. It's a reason why. And James Wright has gotten online, and he's addressed it. He's talked about it, and he was like, nobody will steal my joy and all this other stuff. And I get that. I get you know, nobody will steal my joy and my praise and all this other stuff. This is the issue sometimes I have with Christians, black Christians, who experience harm or violence, and they want to respond with, you know, God got me and all this other stuff. And I want us to know that it's okay to feel pain and feel hurt. I'm not sure why we have to remain like strong because of God and our faith and all the other stuff. You were assaulted. Your tooth was damaged. Your face was like damaged. It's okay. I'm not sure even in this moment, you've been abused, you are a victim, and you still have to give God praise. We really have to think about that. We really need to be putting on the second pair of glasses and wondering why we can't take care of ourselves. Even in this moment, we can't give ourselves grace to be upset and to feel all these things because you were assaulted. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, and folks are like, oh, you just pray for her. No, I can understand not wanting to file any charges or cause any harm back to her. I definitely get that, but it's okay to be upset. I want to tell black people, it's okay to be upset. We be having all this bottled up rage and like these things, and we want to say, oh, we're giving the high praise and all that other stuff. Girl, what is going on? You are a human being, and you experience this harm, and the immediate thought is like nobody's taking your praise and all that. Everybody, hallelujah. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I feel like a lot of us are not, you know, healing properly because of that. And it's some folks are really trapped. And this is not just a drag on religion, but it's how we respond to trauma. Like how we respond to that type of violence. Like, and with that. And I feel bad for him. Chrisean is a disgusting human being for that. But she's also a victim of other things. Doesn't mean that she gets the chance to go like harm other people. Doesn't give her that right, but she definitely needs some help. Like something is not right, and I'm not sure what it is. Because you're out here assaulting folks. You do not have control of yourself. You're drinking, all this other stuff. She needs to be in, I'm not even sure. Like she needs to be seeing somebody to help her. She needs to stay away from alcohol. And this is the main reason why I am staying away from alcohol, because I continuously see what it does to people. And that's not, you know, because some folks can handle their stuff very, very well. Some people, you know, have a sip or two, whatever, but it be these moments, and I just don't want to ever get to that. I don't ever want to use alcohol as a dependent for depression and all the other stuff. I'm not saying that's what Chrisean is doing, but I would not be surprised. That's why I'm kind of just, you know, doing that. Now, there's some other stuff I could be working on too, but like alcohol, I just want to see how far I can stay away from it, because this is some disgusting behavior to be putting your hands on somebody violently like that because you didn't get your way. And then Chrisean is continuously rewarded because this is what she do. Like, everybody eats it up. Tamar, you apologizing to Chrisean while she like assaulted somebody who worked with you? I don't get that either. And honestly, considering your history when it comes to like queer folks and how you've been homophobic in the past, I ain't feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm just not. If folks will say, I don't remember Tamar being homophobic, girl, look it up. There's been very much diet homophobia. I'm not going to explain in this video because I had talked about it several times, but she said some questionable stuff over the last couple of years, and I don't trust her, period. So yeah, that's you know, that's a done deal, you know, with that. I hope that James Wright is healing, and I hope that Tamar pays for his, you know, his hospital bills and all that stuff. I hope that he's fully covered, not in the blood because it's already too late for that, but by healing, that Tamar needs to be opening her purse up and paying for, because he was assaulted on Tamar's dime. So honestly, James Wright would have some type of claim to legal something, because he was on the clock working. And you can't keep your employees like protected. Like, what's going on, Tamar? Like, girl, you out here apologize to Chrisean. Where's Chrisean at? You know, something, Chrisean, girl, you need to be doing, you need to be paying for this. You need to be a public apology. Something. Like, girl, and I wouldn't be surprised if that stuff a few about homophobia. I wouldn't be surprised, because all of them the same. So, whew. But moving on, let's move on to this Will Smith and Duane Martin. I don't know how Duane Martin, how do you say this? some of these names, I hate it. This is why I don't work in corporate media, because Duane Martin, how do you say that? Like, but somebody who was a friend of Duane Martin, I think that's how you pronounce his name, who was a friend of him, came out, did an interview with Tasha K, and the guy had shared that he walked in on Will Smith and him like smashing, and said Will Smith was bent over, allegedly. Not that it even matters, but this has been a long thing of, oh, Will Smith is undercover and all these things. It's just like, girl, who cares at this point? That's not my man. I'm not dating him. I don't care. I don't know why everybody else cares. But, you know, Tasha K has done an interview, and, you know, she's letting him say all these things. And folks are joking and said, girl, you already being sued. You've been sued by Cardi B. You owe her a couple of $1 million. R. Kelly is currently, like, about to sue you, too, which is saying something. And now you got this, and they said, girl, Will Smith, you want to play with the Smiths, girl? And the fact that people recognize the power that Will Smith has as like being a celebrity with money tells me everything I need to know about the justice system, because it's not necessarily about justice. It's about who has the most money to be able to get, quote unquote, some form of justice. Like, girl, like, cause we know, by saying that, we know that he has money to be able to spend on lawyers and stuff to be able to, you know, get that bag. Like, somebody was telling me about something that I experienced that I should sue. And I'm like, I don't have the capital that these other folks have to sue. Like, and it's just, who am I suing? Am I gonna get some money? Am I gonna get a good bag from this? Or is this gonna be a waste of time? Because I might not get nothing. So yes, girl, he's spilling all the tea. The girls is eating it up. And child, I don't know. I don't care. People have been gossiping about that. I don't know. Ain't nobody been able to confirm it. And I honestly don't even know if it's even serious. Is it even serious? So let's move on. Let's talk about Keke Palmer update. Darius Jackson has responded with pictures of scratches and stuff on his neck. And this is what happens when, you know, abusers get called out for stuff. They don't take it to the police. They take it to the tweets, posts on social media, and all the other stuff to support their claim, because at the end of the day, it's about public perception and public opinion. So allegedly, Darius Jackson sent these pictures out to a YouTuber who is known for supporting abusers. I guess he knows that he can use this person to support his claim and do his bidding work because he likes clout. So these are some of the pictures that Darius Jackson, or supposed to be Darius Jackson. And girl, this looks like some BS, like foolish. No matter how many ignorant, stupid, wannabe content creators, YouTubers come and try to defend, they have a history of defending domestic violence and people who experience assault and stuff. So I'm not sure why a lot of folks are surprised. That man is really disgusting. But yes, that situation is not surprising, because he is trying to win public perception, because they is eating him up. Now, remember, I did a video and I talked about, he posted a video with Homelander. Now that video is gone. He posted on his Instagram and now it's gone. Now, we don't know if it's been taken down because of copyright strike, because that, you know, image and stuff is owned by Amazon. And, you know, maybe, you know, they told him to take it down, but maybe he deleted it because it looks bad. But, you know, the fact that he deleted that tells, like, he knows it wasn't right. He knows the perception of it looks bad. And it's just not going to be, it's not going to be good. So, Keke Palmer has, you know, gotten custody of her son, and yeah, like, it's just, it's been a slow, it's been pretty fast of the, like, updates, because we've been getting updates like every hour. Like, it was just dropping over the weekend. But once again, I'm hoping that Keke Palmer is healing from this, and I hope she's supported and loved on by folks who care about her genuinely. And I hope Darius Jackson is, you know, being held accountable for this, either by, you know, people in community with him, or in other ways. Like, you need to be held accountable for this stuff that you have done. And it's just not cool. It's not cool at all. And I will be talking about it on the live stream tomorrow on Patreon for patrons. So if you're interested in that discussion, we'll be talking about that more. But that whole situation, it's just not looking. It's not looking good. And I hate that Keke Palmer has experienced that at all. Like, no person should experience that level of abuse. Like, the pictures and stuff that were coming out, screen grabs of the video footage from the home of him entering the home unannounced and coming over and, you know, apparently waving a gun or something at her. And it's just like seeing men justify it. That's why it doesn't matter if it's a video or not. It doesn't matter if there's witnesses or people saying it, or like, folks are going to support the views. They're going to do that because it's not about any of it. It's about, you know, not believing the victim. It's not about that. You have folks who are saying, oh, maybe they were being passionate in this moment. The fact that Derrick Jaxn is sharing like pictures of his neck being scratched up, you know, those are defensive wounds. Like, you are fighting somebody back. Like, stuff is going to happen. Like, if I'm fighting you back, of course you're going to have scratches and stuff. That doesn't mean that I have done the harm. It means that I am reacting to the harm that you were causing me. And I just, girl, this video is kind of heavy today, girl. All this violence and stuff, I hate it so much. But I hope Keke Palmer, once again, is getting the things that she needs. Let's move on. Let's talk about, because I talked about Tasha K. But Tasha K is currently being sued by R. Kelly. R. Kelly, R&B artist R. Kelly, this is from Huffington Post. And convicted ex-offender filed a lawsuit against the Federal Bureau of Prisons and YouTube personality Tasha K on Monday. According to the 28 complaint filed with the U.S. District Court in Chicago, a copy of which was obtained by HuffPost, R. Kelly says that dozens of prison bureau officers unlawfully accessed his information. He is accusing a former prison officer of sharing his prison records with a woman known as Tasha K, who runs a popular celebrity gossip YouTube channel Unwind with Tasha K that has over 1 million subscribers. The suit claims that a secret investigation by the Department of Justice Office of the Inspector General found that at least 60 BOP officers made unauthorized access to plaintiff's sensitive, confidential, and private information maintained by the BOP. So Tasha K has gotten this information, and she has shared, you know, everything. Tasha K has posted the information to her YouTube channel with the title R. Kelly Can't Control His Girlfriends While Behind Bars. She shared with her viewers phone call information between Kelly and women, as well as visitor logs and email communications, the lawsuit says. Wow. Yeah. Oh, so many things, because, you know, F. R. Kelly, like, who cares? Who cares? But at the same time, like, Tasha K is not a person who is really ever supporting victims, and who like has a history of doing stuff for her own self-interest, and, you know, this is just not right. It's not right for folks to be working in these type of, making money, and being, you know, messy with stuff like this. Like, y'all taking these folks' personal information, because if you do it with R. Kelly, you do it with anybody else. Like, you just, y'all don't have no So it's kind of complicated, because, like, you know, legally he can sue. Like, and I wonder how that's going to go. But Tasha K, girl, you got some lawsuits piled up. Like, even if he doesn't win, you have to spend money on lawyers, money that you do not have, and you're still doing the same stuff. That's why I don't think that Cardi B should be pulling off this thing, because you have not learned your lesson. Because you are being rewarded with more visibility and, quote unquote, more money that you have to put in the pockets of everybody else, but your families. And it's, you know, this is you, girl. Like, the Dwayne Martin and Will Smith situation, I don't really see no with that, but, you know, it can happen. It can happen, like, child, because you as a YouTuber, content creator, whatever, you putting this stuff out, like, girl, you are liable for stuff. Like, you putting that stuff out. So, I don't know, Tasha K, girl, I hope you get the biggest of biggest payday loans. But I guess you're getting desperate, because you are known to make up stories. The girls say you make up stories and stuff all the time. And you don't really do the research and review the stuff that you're getting. You just, like, anybody who's saying the most slanderous stuff, you like, okay, girl, get in front of a microphone, let's talk. And in front of millions of people. And that's just, you know, that you're just a journalist, a blogger, saying Like this is not journalism. Like what can we do with this information? What do we do with this information? What do you want us to do with this information? Like, I don't know. So yeah, that's that. I did want to talk about Nicki Minaj Vogue cover for a little bit, child, since we got a little time. But Nicki Minaj is going to be on Vogue in December. I think this is the first time as far as like US Vogue cover. I think this is long overdue. She should have had one a long time ago. I think this is actually the worst time, to be honest, considering that who she's married to, all of the stuff that's happened, like, it's just not good. This rollout for this album ain't been good. Like, I just hate that it took so long, and it's just like we can't even celebrate. I think, you know, some of the pictures I saw look cute. She did reveal in one of the parts that her and her husband bumped heads and stuff about the baby or something. I'm pretty sure y'all did bump heads. We're not surprised, but it's the fact that Nicki Minaj cannot even be completely honest and vulnerable in an interview because it's gonna look bad. Maybe we'll get one 10 years from now when she divorces this man. Maybe then we can hear about how it was the worst decision and how this rollout for this album that's coming out next month is terrible. I just, you know, it is what it is. Child, I did a video about Nicki Minaj and her little, you know, little comments and stuff that she made towards another artist. I did that on Patreon because, child, like, yeah, girl. Folks who seen it, y'all saw it, but yeah, like, it's just, you know, I want best for her, but does she want best for herself? No. I did not like the slick, wet hair situation. Wasn't feeling that too much. So many other thoughts, but I'm gonna keep it on the paywall. But tell me what y'all thought about all the videos and the content today. I appreciate y'all for joining in on this Tuesday. Until next time, talk y'all later. Bye.